So, my friend and I just got out of watching Dolly. Dolly, I think, came out just today, right?
Today.
Just today. What the fuck did I just watch? What? I have an idea of what it was supposed to be and what it wanted itself to be, but like, it was like just what I comprehended, and you seem to have gone more of the story than I did, but what I comprehended from this film is just a whole bunch of gruesome, grotesque gore, blood, and then mixed with and then combined with people screaming and like going insane, and just a bunch of people just beating the shit out of each other. And it's like the atmosphere was cool, the music was pretty cool, the set pieces are great, I would say,
and the prosthetics.
Oh, dude, the prosthetics in this film were way too good for its own, for its own good. Like, I can't even begin to undress this film, bro. Like, I wouldn't even say I'm traumatized, because I've seen way too many films to because I'm kind of desensitized to this shit now. I mean, I'm not desensitized to the actual thing, but I'm pretty much just I literally had to look away for a certain scene just because it was way too gruesome, and this is something that doesn't normally happen in a lot of films. And I think you know which one I'm talking about, the one with the fucking the nipple. I had to look away for that. And there was a scene with,
did not.
There was a scene with expired milk that I had to look away for too, because it was gross. But I sincerely, I already told you this in the theater right when the credits rolled. I sincerely applaud you and applaud your service for our friendship with paying $30 for both of us for these tickets for such a mediocre movie. And mediocre is being very generous. I mean, some of you out there may have a different perspective on it. Maybe you like a lot of gruesome shit. If that's so, then this movie is perfect for you. But
He's flabbergasted. Surprisingly, because I'm weird, I enjoyed the movie because of his reactions.
Oh, he was laughing his ass because there was literally this one scene where it's one I'm talking about with him with the nipple scene, and I just say that I'm only saying the nipple because it's that's the scene it is, but
self-explanatory.
It's
when you
yes
get to the scene if you watch it.
Yes, dude. When we got after watching that scene, I looked at him and I had to look away, but I was like, what the fuck did you bring me into? What the fuck why did I agree to see this film? I had fun. I did have fun watching it, but in my eyes, movie, filmmaking wise, story wise, I mean, the story did make sense, but a lot of the execution was what the actual fuck? He was laughing his ass off at my reactions, because I was freaking the fuck out. And I'm pretty sure there's literally one other guy way in the front row of the theater, and I'm pretty sure by the end of the movie he hated us or hated me anyways, because we were in towards the back, but there was, well, I think there was one point where I was I wasn't shouting, but I was like, what the fuck? And I think I heard him say something. He wasn't yell. He didn't yell at us or anything, but I heard him say something, and then I kind of stopped. I was like, oh, I should shut up.
I don't know if he said, I don't know why y'all are laughing, or something along the lines.
Oh, the reason why I was laughing is because a lot of the execution and a lot of dude.
I don't know exactly. That's just not verbatim to what he said. I just couldn't really hear.
Even if he was asking why we were laughing, that man doesn't have a sense of humor. So if you're out there, if you're somehow into watching this, buddy, you need to lighten the fuck up, because there were a lot of scenes where I kind of actually cracked up laughing on impulse, just because it's it was just just to begin with, the main character in this movie, Missy's her name. She is the fucking stupidity of this girl is immeasurable. And I know my friend can vouch for that criticism. She is the epitome of stupid. It's like
she's considered in the movie the quote unquote final girl, but other final girls would not be making the decisions that she did in this movie.
That is correct. And there was literally there was a scene involving a car. And this is within the final act. This is within the final act or chapter 5, 6. There are about 5 or 6 chapters all in this one movie.
This was directly at 7.
Yeah, so it was either 6 or 7, but this has about 6 or 7 chapters in the movie. It's crazy.
No jokes, everyone in chat.
But what I was saying though, there's this one scene involving a car in the final act where just the actions that take place during these events there's something that she does that I on impulse. It wasn't even a forced laugh, or I wasn't even trying to be annoyingly. It was literally on a knee-jerk reaction. I started laughing my ass off because it was the most stupid fucking thing you could ever fucking do in a fucking horror movie. What the actual fuck? So, I mean, we haven't even begun to explain the premise of this movie, because it's a couple. It's not it's two people in the co-leading. It's this Missy being the final girl, quote unquote, and other ones being her boyfriend, fiance ish. Bro. So speaking of fiance, the fucking ring. That fucking ring.
Spoiler warning.
No, it's not. I want to say it's not even a spoiler.
I mean, if you haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, but dude, this fucking ring that symbolizes their love.
They're precious.
My precious. Dude,
Smeagol.
She was literally Smeagol for that fucking ring. She was literally she would go after that ring if it meant her dying breath. Dude,
It was their obsession, like a movie that's coming out soon.
Well, yeah, that actually looks pretty good, Obsession. But I can't help but laugh, dude. I just can't help but laugh. This movie is this movie is something else.
And you have to admit, the guy who played Toby did phenomenal in his acting of psychopath.
Yeah, so there's another character in this movie that we won't go into just because it would be massive spoilers, but this guy did a fantastic job for the amount of screen time that he had. Anything else?
No, just the rating.
Well, for me, honestly, this is more of a comedy movie to me than a horror movie. A really gruesome comedy movie. And the reason why I say comedy movie is because there were a lot of scenes that made me laugh. They weren't supposed to make me laugh.
Yeah.
But I laughed anyways. This is a Shudder movie. This is a Shudder movie, and I will say, in terms of pros, in terms of things I did like about the film, because I mean, going from pros,
on the gore.
Amazing job on the gore, amazing, impeccable. Whoever was the makeup team, the makeup VFX
department,
the makeup department VFX team, dude, they did a phenomenal job because a lot of the makeup looked a little too real,
especially Tom Savini level almost.
Yeah, there are a lot of prosthetics in here that looked way too good for its own good.
And the curdling.
Yeah. And also, I will say, this film, one thing I do really appreciate, especially as a photographer myself, and someone who appreciates filmmaking and stuff, appreciates the time and effort that goes into filmmaking, just the devil in the details of certain things. I really do appreciate that this is like one of the first films, at least going into theaters, not like straight to online release, like that's being put in theaters, that was filmed on film in like a long time. Like this wasn't filmed digitally, this was on film. Like you could see the grain and everything, which added to a very 70s, like they definitely made this movie to be like a 70s style, like modern, like a modernized like 70s horror like, and it very much was like reminiscent. It kind of gave me like, I think it gave both of us like major vibes of Texas Chainsaw, the original,
which they were trying to go for.
Yeah, especially with Dolly, who's the slasher in this film. But and a lot of the lighting and just the way the camera was, like, I will say there were some shots in here that was very, like, I would say that was very Evil Dead reminiscent too. A lot of sequences in here. I wouldn't say like in terms of like the drone like camera like kind of soaring through the wood. Not like that, but like there were a lot of like shots where it's very like classic Sam Raimi horror feel to it, especially like with the 70s kind of style to it, with the vintage style. So I did appreciate that. And
to go back to what you were saying, I think they were probably doing VFX to get that filter.
Maybe that is true. They could have also been just using a filter too, which is very, very, which, I mean, more power to them, really. Which, if that's the case, and that kind of like, I don't know, that I don't know how I feel about that, but it would make sense.
It also probably depends on budget. Like they probably only
that is true too. That is true.
Considering it's Shudder and not like a major company.
Speaking of Shudder, there are a lot of like Shudder movies coming out in theaters.
Yeah.
Because you got, I think Undertone is a Shudder movie too, right?
Either A24 or...
Well, A24, that's right. I literally reacted to this trailer, so I should know it's A24, but I forgot.
I think it's A24.
By the way, if you haven't seen my reaction to Undertone, go check that out. But yeah, another one that's coming on Shudder, because there's Mortuary Assistant that's also releasing in April, I think. Either mid or late April. Maybe even early. I don't remember. But I know there's another, I think Shudder, what was another one that was like releasing on Shudder?
That Friday 13th copy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's just like Friday 13th ripoff like movie coming out. It's like calling something. It's a sequel. I don't know what, like I didn't even see the first movie, but like it's a Shudder movie that's releasing in theaters, and it's literally a complete ripoff of Friday the 13th. So, yeah. Which when this movie started, me and him were making jokes about like, because he was making like jokes about it being like a ripoff of Texas Chainsaw, and like I made a joke with him saying like, shut up, this is totally an original film, like we've never seen anything like this before, and and I even made like another joke saying that like if Missy runs into a cannibalistic, or this couple runs into a cannibalistic family, I'm gonna have an issue. They didn't, but yeah, spoilers I guess, but yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much, I mean, I'd pretty much be a broken record if I were to keep on going. So I got all my thoughts out. It's just, yeah.
I pretty much got mine out. Although I didn't mind it, I think generous me would say 4.5 to 5 out of 10.
4.5 to 5 out of 10? Yeah.
Because it's not the absolute worst horror movie. Not.
They're eating them. They're gonna eat me. Oh my god! Fucking trolls, man.
If you guys haven't seen it, watch a clip from Trolls.
One of the best, like top tier acting. I haven't even seen the movie officially, but I've seen the clip. It's a pretty memeable clip, so I'm sure a lot of people have seen it.
Probably.
It's a very famous, like...
It depends on your age.
That is true, I guess.
And who your parents are.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people don't. A lot of kids out there don't listen to the parents anyways, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, for my rating, I'd say... pretty much, I guess, around his rating. 4.5, or like maybe even a 4 out of 10. Because... it's a fun watch. It's a fun watch, but in terms of like storytelling and stuff, do not spend.
Don't expect Spielberg level or even Quentin Tarantino level directing.
This definitely was very. Oh, I wouldn't even say. I was about to say this is. I was literally about to say this is like Sam Raimi cheesy, but that's not even like, because Sam Raimi cheesy like was actually good, like almost like so bad it's good, but like a lot of times it was just good, and I mean that's why the Evil Dead films are so iconic. But it's like, this is just. It's a fun watch, and like if you're with friends and stuff. Like friends on like a Friday night, if you're just like chilling, like in like, you know, if you're in college or whatever, chilling in your dorm room and you have like a Shudder subscription, pop this movie on. If you're just like drinking, smoking, getting high with friends, eating or whatever, pop this movie on, because it's definitely one of those movies to where you can just like laugh at the scenes or like freak the fuck out. But it's like, in terms of like a video essay, in terms of like, you know, paying attention because you might miss key details about how genius of a story, like how genius of a movie this is. Yeah. Nope.
It was definitely a passion project.
Yeah. Which all the more power to the people who put this film together. You know, all the more power to them. But
especially Sean William Scott in it, Mr. Stifler, as some of you guys may know. He doesn't, because he hasn't watched American Pie.
So that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys liked this review. I know I loved this movie. So anyways, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, if you made it to the end. And yeah, have a good rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whenever you guys are watching this. And I'll see you guys in my, or hopefully see you guys in my next reaction or review or whatever. Peace.